Sarah here from SommInTheCity.com with Chef Ken Conn from Cajun in the City, a new Cajun TV show taking place in a New York loft. So, Chef, can you tell me a little bit more about yourself? Thank you for taking the time to meet with me, first of all.
Sure, Sarah. Thanks for stopping by Cajun in the City. We're actually cooking a brand new New York-based web series on cooking Cajun food in your home. I specialize in Southern and Cajun food, and I'll cook it right here in the what we like to call the Cajun kitchen.
No, I love it. It's a great space, and it takes place in New York City, where a lot of us live. Now, can you tell me, I'm one of the people who always thought Cajun was spicy. What is Cajun food or Cajun cuisine?
It's simple, Sarah. Cajun food is style. It's strictly a style of food. Doesn't mean it's spicy. Doesn't mean it's hot. It's good. You can make spicy Cajun food, most definitely, but that's a misnomer. And that's what I try to do is when I cook Cajun food, of course I can spice it up. You know, I can put some serious seasoning on it and a little bit of other wonderful hot sauce flavors and really spice it up. But when I actually make Cajun Southern style food, I like to keep it nice and smooth and tasteful. And there's always a little bit of seasoning in there, but it doesn't mean that it's actually spicy. So, you know, I invite everyone to try Cajun food, especially food from the Cajun kitchen.
Okay, no, that's great. That definitely nicks that stereotype in the bud that I had. But also, you know, where did you grow up cooking? I mean, was it something since you've been really little?
Growing up down south in deep South Mississippi and New Orleans area and Biloxi, Mississippi, I picked up cooking at a young age of 7, but I actually cut my teeth on a tugboat in Fouchon, Louisiana. I was a deckhand, and the captain and the pilot and a couple of the other deck mates there, on Saturday and Sunday, we would actually go out into the bayou when the tide was down, and I would help them pick what you would call escargot. We just call them apple snails. And you pick those and you bring them back, you wash them up, and we'd actually boil those up with a little bit of butter and sauce. And then we learned how to cook gumbos and shrimp and crab boils actually on the boat, fresh seafood. I fell in love with Cajun cooking the right way, and started helping them out on the boat. And 20-something years later, here I am.
No, that's fantastic. I love that story. Wow. Now, do you have any did you have any influences growing up? Is there someone that's, you know, maybe influenced you to say, you know, I love Cajun? Besides, of course, your background of growing up with it, is there someone in particular that influenced you?
I've always admired Justin Wilson. Okay. He was one of the first Cajun cooks that was actually on TV down in New Orleans, and it aired all through the South. And he was the guy who would he wore the red suspenders, the blue or the white shirt. He would put a little seasoning in his bowl, and he would say, a little bit of salt and pepper over here, and a little bit of wine for me. And so
I like him already.
He did that for many years, and I grew up watching him, and he was kind of like the Cajun grandpa I never had.
Oh, fantastic. And so what do we have here today? I mean, this smells delicious, so I'm very intrigued.
What we've made here is what I like to call the Cajun okra and roasted tomato soup, and has a lot of okra in it, a lot of tomato, and a bunch of other Cajun spices and love it. Keep in mind that it's not spicy, it's not hot.
Okay.
It's just delicious.
Well, that's good, because I'm not, you know.
Would you like to try some?
I would love to try some. It's just perfect because, you know, I like spicy food, but that's always why I was a little bit afraid of Cajun. So I'm happy we're niching that stereotype.
We can always put a little bit of spice in it for you. There's plenty of spices around here that you can always add to it. What I'm going to do here is we're going to make this very special for you. We're going to put a little bit of Parmesan cheese right on top there.
Never had Parmesan with my soup.
And down south, you know, we always like to dress everything up just a little bit. I don't know how you like your soup. You know what?
That's bacon. I absolutely love my soup like that.
A little bit of bacon always goes hand in hand.
Perfect.
Let me fix me a bowl there. Enjoy.
Chef, I'm excited. This looks delicious.
You know, this soup took about 6 hours to make. One thing about cooking Cajun food is patience. Taking time, doing it slow, and doing it right. If you want to get in a hurry, you want to cook Southern style food and Cajun style food, forget it. If you don't put the love in it, throw in the garbage. So
thank you. This is absolutely fabulous.
I'm gonna
oh my goodness, so much flavor.
I'm gonna fix me some right here.
I never thought of putting okra in soup.
You know, that's
I tried making fried okra one time. It failed at my house, and I gave up on okra. But now I can see why I'd want to use it again.
that's one good thing about Cajun meals is that the original Cajun style of cooking is one pot meals. You know, Creole and Cajun is a little different. Creole uses a different type of ingredients, more of expensive type of ingredients as well, more exotic. This soup here, I made it in a large quantity. It took me 7 hours to make.
Wow.
7 hours, a lot of soup. But you know what? The payoff.
I think it certainly paid off. I mean, that is a fabulous.
It's oh so good. It's better tonight than it was last night.
Oh, good. So good one. Well, thank you so much, Chef. This has been such a pleasure. I can't wait to see more of Cajun in the City. You know, once it airs, and can't wait to follow your career.
Thank you.
This looks like a great amount.
Thanks for stopping by.
No, thank you so much.